In pinpointing the start of human history in Odisha, our minds rush straight to the legendary mud-spattered battlefields of the Kalinga War, or we point to the towering, intricate stone wheels of the Konark Sun Temple as the primary milestone of local society. We look at the classical rock-cut architecture of the Udayagiri caves, framing these carvings as the presumed first chapter of Odia art and society. But focusing entirely on these grand monuments leaves us with a massive historical blind spot. These stone structures represent only the most recent fraction of human existence in this region. Thousands of years before the first king was crowned or the first temple was sketched out, an older, silent history was being written by hands in the dirt and stones right beneath these monuments. To understand the true origins of this civilization, we have to look past the royal records. We need to trace the evolution of the very first survival tools ever forged in Odisha. Our timeline starts in the northern district of Mayurbhanj. Back in the 1960s, researchers like B.K. Thapar started pulling completely different kinds of artifacts from the earth. At a site called Kuliana, archaeologists unearthed rough, jagged stones. These are Paleolithic tools, early Stone Age instruments used for immediate, brutal survival tasks, like scavenging and crushing bone. Excavations at nearby Kuchai reveal a change. This diagram demonstrates the shift into the Neolithic. Watch how the asymmetrical edge is replaced by a balanced ground surface. As the arrows show, this changes the biomechanics, allowing precise leverage over blunt force. Alongside these advanced blades, excavators pulled up early clay pottery. This is a crucial detail because humans only bother making pots when they have acquired extra resources they need to store. This transition from crude rock to polished tool isn't just an upgrade in weaponry. It marks a period where humans were moving toward more specialized craft and the long-term management of resources. Moving westward toward the river valleys of Sundargarh and Sambalpur, the tools begin to change again. Here, researchers unearthed heavy stone axes and reinforced hammers. These implements were entirely the wrong shape for hunting fast-moving animals. They were built for terraforming. These heavy axes were designed to clear thick, deep-rooted jungles. Chopping down a forest serves one primary purpose. It opens up the ground to sunlight and allows humans to plant seeds, kicking off the local agricultural revolution. By engineering a tool that could clear trees, these early humans stopped chasing migrating herds. They forced the land to provide for them, creating the physical space needed to build permanent, rooted settlements. Fast forward to the early 1990s, when archaeologists started digging at Gulabai in the Korda district. They uncovered evidence of a Chalcolithic society. Also known as the Copperstone culture, this represents a period of significant technological hybridity. At Gulabai, humans used polished stones alongside the first smelting topper weapons. This split-screen test shows why that matters. On the left, a stone blade shatters upon heavy impact. On the right, a copper blade absorbs the blow. It dents, but holds together. Gulabai serves as a definitive bridge in Odisha's history. The people here were mastering complex metallurgy, building the technological foundation that the later Iron Age empires would eventually use to scale their power. While the axe and the copper blade provide the physical blueprint for survival, the record of these early humans contains another layer, one that moves beyond utility and into the realm of abstract thought. Travel deep into the caves of western and southern Odisha, specifically Vikramkol, Gudahandi, and Yogi Matha. Take a look at this rock art, painted and carved directly onto the cave walls. These geometric shapes and human figures prove that this society had developed the capacity for complex communication and shared rituals. They were using the environment not just for sustenance, but as a medium to document their own lives. Watch the sequence on this map. From the crude stone scrapers of Mayurbhanj to the forest-clearing axes of Sundargarh, through the copper metallurgy of Korda, and finally to the cave art of the Deep South. The history of Odisha is a continuous, unbroken record of human ingenuity written straight into the landscape. It is a deep-time heritage that deserves our respect and protection. If you enjoyed tracing this timeline with us, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and